Good day, this is Bea Cupin for Rappler. Season 76 of the UAAP Men's Basketball Tournament wraps up on a high note, with the De La Salle Green Archers winning the championship in a thrilling 71-69 overtime win over the UST Growling Tigers. Now joining us today are two players prominently featured in the finals match. I'm sure you know them. We have brothers Jeric and Jeron Tengs, and we also have with us their father, former PBA player Alvin Teng. Thank you for joining us on Rappler today. Start off, it's been a very emotional weekend, I'm sure, for the three of you.
Yes.
So, ano yung mood sa bahay ngayon? Anong mood sa Teng household ngayon na tapos na yung final series?
Well, it's very hard dahil the family cannot really celebrate.
Right.
Kasi, one loss. So, it's really hard. But, we're just happy na it's over. Na we're back to being normal as a family. And, yun, no more Teng versus Teng for the meantime.
For now.
Yeah,
for now. Yeah, at home we couldn't celebrate because it would be unfair for my brother. So at home we just try to forget what happened and just focus on the future for him, for me.
Sir, paano po yung parang you've been mentioning that po dati na parang yun nga, medyo weird sa bahay kasi mga stars pa naman po si Jeric at si Jeron sa two teams. So paano po yung first conversations kunwari sa house after Game 3 of the finals po?
At least tapos na yung game ng Game 3. So stress kami dahil dapat katanong sinong mananalo sa dalawa. So wala akong masasagot kundi lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila kailangan maglaro ng maganda para sa kanila. Yun na lang gusto namin na nakikita namin na maglaro sila ng 100%.
Right. Basta bubuhos lahat sa
Buhos
game.
lahat, oo.
There was this picture of you hugging your brother right after game 3. We actually have a question from social media. Ano daw yung una mong sinabi sa brother mo after nag-celebrate na yung Lasal?
Yeah, I approached him and wanted to comfort him. Syempre, I felt bad for him. So after the buzzer sounded, I just told him na he had nothing to prove in the UST anymore because he has done so much for UST, and at the first place, UST wouldn't be in the finals without him. Because when he was out because of his injury, UST really struggled. But when he came back, like everyone saw na he really led the team.
Jeric, it's actually been a very dramatic season for you, going through the injury, UST, may ups and downs. What came through your head yung final seconds of Game 3 nung finals?
Wala. Siyempre, it's that it hit me, the fact that, it was my last game and wala na, it's over. My collegiate career is over and I have no more chance on that championship. But at the same time, I'm also happy for my brother that I also told him that he really deserved it. He worked hard for it, and I'll be seeing more of him the following years, and I think he has a lot of potential to improve more.
We have a question from Facebook, Christian Arceo. Before the series started, I guess nung nag-Final Four na yung dalawang teams nyo, what came into your minds thinking na you might be playing against each other?
Wala, that was the plan. We really wanted to.
So you were crafting it na.
Yeah, but it was harder for us because we needed to beat NU twice. But wala. We're just blessed that we were able to reach the finals. But at that point, at Final Four, we were really planning on that DLC-UST matchup.
Yung parang before he graduates, di ba, parang mas gusto namin na magkalaban pa kami sa finals for the last time.
So parang dream nyo rin yan in a way. It's a dream for the two of you to go.
Yes.
Why would you want to put yourself in that awkward situation na you have to defeat each other in the final series?
Like what I said before like if ever in UST Lasal, at least there will be one Teng na mananalo. That happened. So yeah.
Sir, pagpasok naman po ng Final Four, may advice po ba kayong binigay sa dalawa?
Meron. Sabi ko sa'yo, bigay yung lahat ng laro nyo. kahit yung may kunti kayong naramdaman, sige, kung kaya nyo, yun ang kwan ko sa philosophy ko na kung naging naglalaro ako. Kailangan 100% na intensity lahat.
Right. Yun, speaking about, kasi yun nga, Game 3, the two of you actually really shine brightly during the game. What inspired you to play so hard? Is it a factor na you were playing against each other, or ano naman yun?
Syempre, it helped also. But my main motivation was, it was, my last chance of getting that championship.
Right.
And we've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Came from an injury, and I just wanted to show the people na, yun nga, na I'd leave UST with with me doing my very best talaga. Yun nga, unfortunately we lost, but I just gave it my best. I just gave it lahat ng mga kaya ko, and yun.
Me naman, coming to Game 3, my mindset was really need to win the championship for all the alumni who really support us. Of course, Boss Danding, who really supports our team talaga, even start of the season. Tapos yung, to give back to the community also.
Let's start reading questions from social media kasi medyo madami yung mga tanong sa inyo. For Jeric, what was going through your head daw nung nagka-problema yung paa ni Jeron dahil sa cramps, right?
Cramps.
During the fourth.
The first thing that came in my mind was to approach him. That's what I did. I approached him and asked him if he was okay. Syempre, even though I wanted to win, syempre I'm still concerned about Jeron's case. So, yun lang, I just came to him and asked him if he was okay, and he said it's just cramps, so all good.
When you play against each other, mas dinidibdib nyo ba na magkapatid kayo na all those years na I guess you played together when you were younger, or parang nakakalimutan nyo yan, throw it out the window and you just focus on winning the game?
Ano ba?
Yun, during the series talaga, that's what happened. Yun, focus na talaga namin is winning talaga. We don't think, parang siniset aside namin yung magiging brothers namin for, because we both want to be competitive and win the championship. So, for the meanwhile, nawala muna.
We have a curious person at PSSML45M for Jeron. Ano daw ang gagawin mo para sumaya ang kuya mo dahil nga natalo mo siya sa UAAP finals?
Wala, kasi kami ng brother ko, we're really close talaga, and we're gonna do what we usually do. Like, we usually spend a lot of time together at home, we play video games, and we also go out, kahit kaming dalawa lang, we watch a movie.
Right.
So yun, we're gonna spend time together lang, and from starting now, we're gonna start helping each other again in terms of basketball, para maging mentor kami for one another.
Siguro marami rin curious sa history niyo, like when you were younger, how did you start yung basketball? How did you start getting into basketball?
Since when I was a child talaga, I was into basketball already. I used to watch, I was already watching a lot of NBA games, and yun, I would play outside our house. We have a court there, and I would play under the sun. And
I guess your dad?
Wala.
Kaya na ba at that time na?
Di ba. My dad didn't think that we'd have a future in basketball.
Really, sir? So, di nyo po, as in wala pong consciousness na yung dalawang anak ko na lalaki.
Bali sila na natanong ka sa school na sometimes, so after the school nila, resist, nagba-basketball eh. So, mahilig talaga na mag-basketball. Lalo na si Jeric.
Ako kasi personally, sa akin kasi, what happened is, I tried out nung grade 3 ako. And my dad, went with me, pero hindi ako nakuha. So at that time, siguro iniisip na ng parents ko na wala na baka it's not
for you.
Not for me. So, nung grade 6, I tried out again, nakuha na ako, and I was, I think I was doing well. Tapos nalaman na lang nila from other people na, I was already paying for the school, and
you didn't, di mo na sila sinabihan right away na, hey,
I think alam naman pero they didn't know na parang isa na ako sa mga nag-contribute for the team. So, yun.
So how did you start with basketball also?
Siguro before, my brother would always ask me to play basketball with him outside. even though that time I didn't have much interest yet in basketball, so minsan ayaw pa ako, ayoko, ano na lang ako, PlayStation na lang ako. So yun, he would force me, tapos, and somehow naging, nagustuhan ko yung basketball. I got into basketball and I joined the varsity team when I was in grade 3. Then, nag-start na yun.
Sir, when you were in the PBA po, you were very known for your defense. Pero nung nalaman niyo po na yun nga, your two sons were interested in basketball, ano nung pong ginawa niyo? Para tulungan sila, I guess, or i-train?
Oo, dahil una-una, nakita ko yung potential nila. So, yung mga ginawa ko nung araw, defense, rebound. So, gusto ko pag-improve sila na yung laro ko na sana iba sila. Na mga ball handling, shooting, drive. Yung hindi ko nagagawa nila. So, masaya-masaya ako na at least sumusunod naman sila na yung pinapagawa ko. Minsan nga, pagod na pagod yan. Yung post ko talaga para at least mabilis yung kanila improvement.
Mahirap ba na-coach yung dad niyo? Yung
hindi
totoo, you can be honest.
Ano ba? Medyo, kasi minsan parang, ayun nga, lalo na pag masama yung laro, he would push us, he would ask us to do extra practice with him, and minsan pagod na, pero yun nga, pinupush niya kami, and sometimes nagko-complain kami, pero you know, we know naman na it's for ourselves din naman.
Right. Even tougher than your own coaches? No naman.
Sometimes, yeah. He's one of the, talaga yung tao na nag-criticize sa amin na, you know what, we need to improve pa, what things we need to improve, and yun, we listen to him naman.
Even for in your case, tougher coach than Coach Juno?
Siguro sometimes, kasi my dad's known for being hardworking eh. So when my dad used to, you know, teach us basketball, yun yung gusto niya sa amin, to be hardworking also. So, you know, he would teach us every day, would let us play outside our house every day. So we got used to it.
Even before you were being compared in the UAAP, when you entered the UAAP, was it hard for you knowing that your father also had a legacy in the PBA in professional basketball?
Siguro there's a pressure also because, you know, my former coaches were saying na, you know, my dad was, you know, the RoboCop, like, na tumagal sa PBA and all that. He's a hard worker, like, my imports hindi makascore sa kanya. Yun na, syempre it was a pressure and still a pressure for me right now na to follow his footsteps, na sana maabot ako sa PBA, sana makatagal din if ever, and yun lang.
Yeah, siguro may konting pressure, pero it also serves as some motivation for us na, you know, kami ng brother ko, we have an advantage that we have a father like my dad who reached PBA, so he already knows like how we can have a chance to get into the PBA. So may advantage kami.
So, syempre may experience din
Yeah,
siya. Not just the skills, but yung practical side din of playing basketball. Jeric, you mentioned na rin PBA.
Yes.
What's next for you after college? You're graduating this March?
Yes.
Tama?
Yes.
So what's next?
Actually, we still have to talk about it, you know, among the family and with our manager. You know, we have to talk about it pa, and you know, I haven't decided yet. Siguro pag-uusapan pa nga namin.
We actually have a question from social media at Verder28S to Jeric. Do you have plans of entering the corporate world, considering that you are that you are taking a business course?
Ano
May
ba?
plans ba?
It's my dream talaga is to reach the PBA.
Right.
The PBA talaga. And siguro at the same time I'll be doing some business if ever. Pero yun nga talaga, it's the PBA yung gusto ko talaga.
Do you have any PBA teams actually reaching out to you or starting to talk to you already?
Meron
You don't need to
naman.
tell which teams. Are you allowed to tell us?
No, we're gonna talk about it.
Okay. But we have another question we have a lot of questions from social media. This is from 19PSSML50M. To Jeric, will you play for the PBA and which team do you want?
Hirap pa.
Ideally, in a perfect world.
Wala, siguro I'd love to play for any team na gagamitin talaga ako na siyempre ayun pa rin yung gusto ko, yung gusto ko maglaro talaga. You know, and yun, I'd love to play in any team na kakailanganin talaga ako.
So you talk about kanina din, mentoring. I guess your brother will be mentoring you and you will be pushing your brother. But in the next months, how will that go? I'm sure you're gonna be preparing kahit papano for the PBA. So what's the daily regiment like in your house? UAAP finals aside or the season aside?
Siguro when we both have time, we do shooting outside our house. Then, you know, sometimes we even play one-on-one. Something, mga ganun. Stuff.
May nagtanong, I'll keep this person anonymous. Jeric, did you teach Jeron daw how to shoot?
How to shoot?
Hindi ata, wala akong shooting eh.
Awesome.
Hindi naman, pero nung
Yeah.
after yung mga first round, kasi he was struggling with his free throws.
Yes.
Tapos yung mga jump shots niya, ganun din. I just told him na, you know, we did some shoot around sa bahay namin. Just told him na it's more of mental yung sa kanya eh. Kasi parang, when you start missing, lumiliit yung ring eh. So, you have to be, you know, positive pa rin. And don't mind the crowd kasi yung crowd nag-react din after you miss eh. So, just focus on the ring and yun lang, just do what you do in practice para ma-shoot mo yung free throws.
How about defense naman? I think Coach Juno mentioned that you would be somehow the center of they would try to stop you during Game 3 and Coach Pedro also was mentioning they wanted to stop Jeron. What went through your mind when you were discussing as a team na parang, ito strategy natin, shut down your brother? What was going through your head?
Wala. Shut down din talaga si Jeron. Pero, yun nga, niloloko nila ako na baka pagbigyan ko raw and all that. Pero, yun talaga, I just wanted to win for USD na last year ko na nga. And, yung happy ako na, at the same time, happy ako na, yung even sila, they recognize what Jeron means to Lasal na parang he's really I think he's the main player in Lasal. Even though he doesn't score, parang he can rebound, he can pass, he can ignite his team talaga. So, yun nga, nung sinabi sa amin lang ng Game 3, we need to stop Jeron. Pero, andun pa rin, he put up his points, he put up everything.
Jeron naman. Again, Coach Juno mentioned that you would try to shut down Jeric in Game 3 of the finals.
Yeah, kasi kahit anong adjustments sa ginawa namin, yung brother ko, score pa rin ng score ng Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. So, really had a hard time guarding my brother. Kasi, si Jeric kasi parang he can score inside and outside, so it's really hard to guard him. So, yun, medyo lang ako, like, I really wanted to guard him and stop him para manalo kami.
Personal decision niyo ba yun or was it the coach's decision na you would be guarding each other at certain times in the game?
Coach's decision.
Is it easier or is it harder to guard each other? Knowing, well, obviously through the years, I'm sure alam niyo na yung mga galaw niyo.
Medyo.
Ano ba, siguro, medyo it's hard din. Pero nung Game 3 talaga parang nawala na lahat ng mga hiya na parang nawala na yung mga parang pagtingin ko sa kanya as a brother. Talagang, I think parehas kami talaga we're very focused on getting that championship. Kita naman sa laro yun. Pero nga, it's hard dahil alam niya yung moves ko, alam ko rin yung moves niya. So, it was harder for us to really, be effective pag kami nagbabantay.
Same experience?
Yeah, same experience kasi, di ba, kaming dalawa, lagi kami nanonood sa games namin.
Yes, of course.
So parang, we both know how one moves already, mga tendencies. So, medyo, it's, parang, pag nagbabantay kami, parang medyo nakakailang. Yeah.
But you got over that eventually?
Yeah, we got over
Wala
that
na kayong
eventually.
pangalan. Jeric, we have another question from @PaulDing4M. Team Pilipinas or PBA, alin ang mas gusto mong maunang marating?
Ano ba?
Nako.
Ano ba? Siguro, it would be, an honor to play for the Philippines kung ma-invite man ako or hindi. Pero, yun nga, syempre, national pa rin yun eh. It's like, it's more than you, it's the whole country fighting for, the pride of the pride. So, siguro national team yung mas importante siguro.
Ikaw, I know you have 3 more years, three tama, left in LaSalle, but given, if you were in your brother's position, which would you rather choose? Team Pilipinas or PBA?
Like what he answered, if I'll be given the chance to play in the national team, of course that, because I played before for the national team, and it was really an honor to represent the country and really fight for your flag. So yeah, so Philippine.
Sir Alvin, laglagan na talaga ng secret kasi people are wondering what's the secret to raising 2 collegiate basketball stars. May pinakain po ba kayo? May iba ba sa tubig sa bahay niyo? Bakit? How did
Siguro
you?
sa akin lang, siguro halos lahat naka-monitor ko ito mga yung pagkain nila lahat, pagtulog. So, tinitingnan ko lagi yan sila kung anong mga ginagawa nila sa bahay. Lalo yung mga pagkain, so lagi kong i-monitor.
Madali lang po silang i-train at i-discipline or makulit po ba yung dalawa? Jeric and Jeron. Honesty, sir. Okay lang.
Honesty, medyo, siyempre yung mga bata, so pag sobrang nahihirapan sila na nagko-complain so katalo lang naman na dati mas nahihirapan kami sa'yo compare sa ibang school nag-iinsayo. Siyempre iba yung individual, yung training. So, masaya naman at least yung hirap na at least ito na yung nangyayari sila ngayon na yung nag-improve talaga sila ng laro nila. Kaya masaya ako dahil sa kanila.
I'm sure, sir, very, very proud to have, again, yung dalawang anak niyo po, center ng defense ng dalawang team lang naman. Both of them have to be shut down. Pero, well, we saw your performance during Game 3. You were not shut down at all, the two of you. So, we have another question from social media from @ompongski. Ano yung pinaka-bad na naisip nilang gawin sa isa't isa sa bahay prior to Game 3? Kahit sumagi lang daw sa isip niyo. May panunubotahe bang naisip?
Wala naman, pero ano ba?
Wala bang mind tricks? Walang ganun? Walang hiritan? Walang mga ganun?
Meron.
How did that go? Paano naman yung mga hiritan niya sa bahay?
Ito meron akong sinusuot na lucky shirt. Tapos nanalo kami ng Game 1. Tapos yun na, tapos nakita niya yung shirt ko. Hinahawakan niya yung shirt ko para mapunta raw sa kanya yung swerte.
Ako gumana.
Gumana nga eh. So, yun.
Paano ba yun? On court, do you trash talk each other?
Hindi naman, wala naman siya.
Ano na lang, just defense, pay no
Defense lang.
Sir Alvin, may question ulit. How was it, ano daw feeling na maging tatay nilang dalawa at anong feeling after Game 3? Yun nga po, nanalo na yung LaSalle.
Sa kanilang fan.
Yung anong feeling po, nakita niyo po yung dalawa playing very, very well po sa final series. Yeah.
Una, yung feelings ko, ang hirap dahil una sa lahat, masaya-masaya ako dahil pumasok yung LaSalle, tapos yung pangalawa yung UST. So, sobrang hirap lang niranas ni Jeric from the start.
Yes.
So, masaya-masaya ako. Yung dream namin ng family ko, magkakakalabay itong dalawa. So, nagkakatotoo.
Nahabol niyo pa po sa last year.
So, ang pili ko, champion lang talaga ako, yung dalawa ko. Ngayon, yung finals, medyo hirap ako sa kanilang pag-cheer dahil halos lumalaban eh. So, sabi ko sa kanila, bahala na kayo.
Paano po yun? Tahimik na lang po kayo, hindi lang po kayo
tahimik lang talaga. Lalo na yung Game 3, so lagi ako nagdadasal sana magandang laro nila. So, huwag sana sila magkasakita dahil siyempre, basketball wala talagang kapatid eh. At least masaya naman ako sa kanila dahil magandang pinakita nila.
Quick questions naman from social media again. This is from Facebook. Favorite team in the PBA and NBA?
Siguro PBA team now yung Salmig Coffee, tapos kay James Yap. And sa NBA, dati kasi OKC ako eh. Siguro, I stick with OKC.
Stick to that.
Favorite team, PBA, yung SMC din. Because of James Yap talaga. Idol ko talaga siya nung college days na pa. And sa NBA naman, still Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. Sir, bias aside, ano po yung favorite PBA team nyo?
Siguro, si San Miguel eh. Tagal ko ng San Miguel.
San Miguel.
San Miguel sa...
Lahat ng team ng San Miguel.
NBA naman po.
Miami Heat.
Ikaw lang ata yung naiba sa favorite NBA team.
Rival kami lagi ni
Kahit
Kuya.
kahit sa panonood ng NBA. Another question. Siguro naman, this is for Jeric and Jeron. Who are your celebrity crushes? This is from Mark Anthony Cabrera.
Muna ka na.
Ano?
Siguro, saan ba? Local or...
Anything goes, I guess.
Siguro sa local, hot niya si Jessie Mendiola.
Okay. Itag niyo si Jessie Mendiola, guys. Sino nag-tweet for Rappler? Jeric?
Jessie na rin ako.
Oh, even.
Jessie.
Okay.
Hi, Jessie.
Oh, we have a question from Twitter. At AliIE38S. Why didn't the two of you just go to the same school?
Ano ba?
Conscious decision ba yun na to go to different schools in the UAAP or?
Kasi ano ba? Yung main factor kaya kami napunta sa school namin is that may pinupunta namin Chinese temple and yun, parang yung tradition namin, we ask the temple kung ano yung best for us. Tapos we ask isa-isa yung schools and it turned out na UST yung sa akin. Tapos sa kanya na Malasan. And we wait also na yung timing na pagpasok. Kasi pagpasok ko, marami na wala for UST.
Tama.
Tapos sa kanya rin ganun.
For your
ganun.
positions also, sakto lang. I guess one of our last questions, how do you handle the hype, the fame, and the popularity? Even before the finals, Final Four, the season, how do you handle that?
We just stay grounded lang.
Right.
We just feel so blessed, whatever attention we're having or we had, and we're just thankful for all the people who support the both of us.
Ako naman, siguro it served as my motivation. I demanded more of myself.
Right.
And yun lang, talagang gusto ko lang na i-prove na parang parang tama naman yung i-ano kami. And yun lang, talagang pinush lang noon ako na to work even harder.
Sir Alvin, how do you make sure na hindi lumaki yung ulo ni Jeric at ni Jeron, considering they have a lot of fans, intense yung hype, especially po nung final. So, how do you make sure na sila at least they stay grounded?
Siguro, yung anong ginagawa nila dati, ganun din. Siguro, maintain lang nila yung ginagawa nila.
Okay, we're actually wrapping up. Siguro last, your message to your respective universities, if you have any.
Ako to the whole USC community, thank you talaga sa lahat ng support. They've been, supporting me sa buong 5 years stay ko sa UST, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. And talagang to all the coaching staff, sa mga pares, sa mga students, guards, even sa mga former coaches ko, sa Xaverians, lahat sila, they were all a big contribution to where I am right now, what I am right now, and yun lang, sobrang thank you dahil without you guys, I wouldn't be here.
What will you miss most about UST?
The support of the crowd dahil iba yung there's nothing like it, the USC crowd. Lahat sila talaga support, the students, the faculties, yung pare, yung mga lahat talaga nagsusupport, and sobrang parang even if you're tired, they will support you, parang mawawala na yung yung pagod. So ganun sila, grabe sila mag-support.
Jeron?
Ako naman sa community, thank you very much for your support for us this season, and we offer this championship to you guys.
Thank you for joining us despite your very, very hectic schedules, I'm sure. So thank you everyone for joining us, and on social media as well. For more updates, visit Rappler.com and follow us on social media. Bye.